Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Anand and I welcome you all to this MSI video editing workshop. Guys, in this episode, we will be learning about some crazy AI features in DaVinci Resolve software. Yes, we are going to use artificial intelligence in video editing, and that's not just the best part. We will be using it on a very strong MSI PC where the CPU and GPU is specially designed for AI, and it's very powerful to operate all our high-end footages. So guys, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So guys, to use high-end AI features, we need a very strong computer. Currently, we are using a MSI PC which have a very good combination of Intel Ultra 9 processor and MSI GeForce RTX graphic card, which makes our job very easy to use high-end AI features, for example, facial recognition or auto scene detection. In this workshop, we will be using an AI feature in color grading, which is known as Magic Mask in our DaVinci Resolve software. Obviously, you have seen these two footages in past. We have used in our last color grading workshop. But now we have added these two additional footages as well, which are from our MSI advertisement, which we shot in 2023. I would like to show you that ad, a clip of that ad actually. So please have a look and then we can get started on our color grading. I hope you guys noticed that the first half of the film was in black and white. I want to retain that one clip here which was in black and white, and I want to treat it a bit differently. So let's get started. Before that, I hope you guys have seen our last workshop about color grading. Please watch it before this workshop, because we are not talking about any kind of basics here. We are directly talking about this feature which is known as Magic Mask. So guys, Magic Mask comes here. As you can see, this is Magic Mask. What I want to do is I want to create a mask on the characters and separate them from the background. I want the background to be black and white and I want the characters to be in color. So let's see how we will be achieving that. Magic Mask also have these two options. One is object mask and one is person. Here we will use the object mask because, to be honest, it's more precise. We will use a person mask as well in some other footage, but currently we will use the object mask. Okay, so this is our node which is a base LUT, and this is our new node which we will be working on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this plus icon and we are on the object mask. Now I will just draw a line on my object, the character. You can draw as many lines as you want. You have to click on this toggle mask overlay to get the selected portion visible for you. Again, I will do it with our second character as well. He is moving his hands, so it's going to be a bit tricky, and I can see the hair will be also a bit difficult. So guys, our software have detected very quickly the character which we want to select. We had selected the quality faster, but now we will select it better, which will help us to be very precise with our selection, but it will take more energy from the computer for sure. I'm going to zoom in this and see if there's any portion which I would like to fix. I think we are good. Okay, so what I can do is to help it track it in a better way, I'm going to click on the minus tool and will draw a line around our character, so it will make sure that during tracking it will not select all these places. Okay, so you can do as many lines as you want, but I think this is enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this button track. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to track our character with magic mask. Let's play and see if there's any glitch which we should work on. Okay, as you can see, there's some kind of spill here, which is not too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deselect these portions and track it again. So guys, now we have done the tracking in our footages, and what I'm going to do is now I'm going to invert our selection, invert mask with this feature, and you can see that it have selected the background other than the characters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the radius and blur it a bit because I don't want my color to be very sharp with the characters. So if I just increase the radius a bit, I think it will help me from here. Now I'm going to switch off this selection overlay, change the frame, and we'll just do one single thing, which is desaturate the background. So guys, it was this easy for us to separate our background and foreground characters in a different color. I have reduced the saturation in our background. It's black and white. It's actually great what I can see. So guys, what I want to do is I just want to place that MSI orb, that blue color ball here to get our effect even more interesting. I will switch on the layer and see. So guys, successfully we have separated our background and made it in a black and white color tone, and our characters are still colorful because the film needed that. I can see that's why I showed you the film before, because I wanted to set up some context that if your film needs something like this, you can also achieve these kind of color effects in DaVinci Resolve software. Now we will be using the same magic mask feature for a different use case, so please have a look. So this is our next clip which we have. It's obviously from the same film. Now again we will be selecting our character here. I'm going to use the same object mask, plus sign, qualifier on, and I'm going to go to draw the line. Again we will be selecting the second character. As you can see, the ball has also selected. I would like to deselect it with the minus deselect option. Now if you guys can see that again there's some issues here in selection. So now what I can do is I can just go and click on the better quality. It will take some time and it will take more energy from the computer, but it will be better for our selection. Now let's quickly track our objects, our characters. Tracking is happening. Okay, so in this what we will do is we will just enhance the characters more than the background. We are not going to use any kind of black and white effect. We will just enhance the background, and for that we will be using two nodes. This first node is about selecting the character. Now I will add one more node where I will be again selecting the characters and inverting the mask. I will quickly do this. I will click on the better to have some preciseness. Okay, now I will invert the mask, and perfectly it have selected the background. So guys, my main motive with this footage is to just make sure that the background is not as highlighted as the character, and characters shines out more than the background, just to highlight them more. So I have selected the background node right now, and I will just decrease the exposure. It will increase some shadows, decrease some saturation. And the most interesting thing I'm going to do is, with this mid detail, I'm going to blur the background even more. And now I will be back on the node where our characters are. We'll increase the offset, left, okay, highlights a bit more. Okay guys, so this is what we have achieved. We have made sure that our focus is on our characters. The background is separated. We can decide the exposure colors separately from our background. I can just switch off these two nodes and show you the difference. So guys, this is how we use the magic mask and separate the background and our foreground characters. So now we have made use of these two footages for obviously very different use cases. Here we did the background black and white. Here we have highlighted our characters even more than the background. Now what I want to do is I want to use an old footage in front of you guys, which we have already color graded, and want to show you a different feature of magic mask. As you can remember, when we were color grading this footage, we used one node for just face, where we used this window mask just to give some focus on the face. Now what if I just switch off this mask and try magic mask here with a person feature which we have there. So I've switched off the mask here so the effect here is that the whole footage is now very colorful and face is not highlighting enough. If I show you, by switching off the mask, the face is not focused, the effects have applied on whole video, and that's why now we will go with the same node. I will just go on my magic mask. We'll select this person mask. We have an option to just select the person, so I will just draw a line here and see if it selects. As you can see, we have selected our character, just the character separately, and it's working just fine. It's a very good selection, but instead I would like to explore one more option here. Again, I will delete these older strokes. So I've just selected the face option here, and I will just draw one line here, and it have selected the whole face. I think there needs some kind of correction here. Okay, this is good. And now what I can do is I can blur the radius to make it look seamless a bit. Yeah, I think this is fine. So again, you can see that the face have been selected from not the window mask but by the magic mask. It's very interesting. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to track the face, because it's very important to track every time you have selected something new. And we can see there's some issues coming on the neck, so we have to select them separately. I will go on this point and will add again a marker which will help us to select. Again, I will make it do the tracking. Okay guys, so as you can see, it have selected the whole face properly now. I have used, as you guys can see, I haven't done any kind of color grading in this footage. I just use the same project file and change the window mask, which we have named as face, to the magic mask, and it is working way better than that, because it have selected now just the face and not the outline around the face. So I think it's a great feature we have now, magic mask. So guys, in this workshop we just learned how to select the skin or the person in our footage with the help of the magic mask, and then in another footage we just separated our character and the background and made the background black and white, which helped us to set up a context in our ad. And then in the next footage we actually just selected the background and the character separately and enhanced the character more, and highlighted the colors and the exposure more, so our focus remains on the character. So guys, these are the different use cases which you can use in your footages as well. And I can see our MSI PC have worked very well here. The combination of Intel Ultra 9 processor and GeForce RTX graphic card was perfect for our AI features, because we were using Alexa mini footages, Sony Venice footages which export 6K. So obviously our footages were very high-end. AI features take a lot of energy from GPU and CPU, but our PC worked seamlessly. So thank you MSI for this beautiful PC, and thank you guys for attending this workshop. I hope this was helpful for you. If you guys have any kind of questions regarding these features, please comment in the comment section. We would love to help you out, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and share this video with your family and friends.